All right, so we're measuring our fish. We're doing a progress report on the Tosai, and we're giving our t-shirt away. Are you the lucky winner? This one is just a year old. Hey Scalawags, and welcome back Cape Fear Court. All right, so you may have remembered before where we had a few orders about 3 months ago. We had some Japanese Tosai come in. They've been in my pond for the last 2 to 3 months. After quarantine they went in. They've been growing, they've been feeding them a bunch. A lot of them have been averaging an inch or more a month in growth. So yesterday we pulled them, put them in our measuring bowl, and so we got some numbers on them. We also see we got some showers that weren't here before. They came in, or came out of quarantine and went into the pond. Got those measured up. Be sure to hit subscribe for the next measurement so you can see what they are today, and then you can see what they are on the next measurement. And then be sure to hit the like button because that helps us a lot. And then hit the notification bell for you, so when that video does come out, you'll know when it's here. So let's go check them out. Let's see what they are.
Oh boy. Saw a little fill in that one.
Yeah, you see that? Down on the other end. First up is a beautiful female Kiyutsuri. This fish came in at approximately 37 centimeters and has grown nicely to 43. We plan on keeping this one for a while and watching her develop. She's growing nice, she's a friendly fish, and she's a big fan favorite in the pond. We don't normally name our fish, but this one here is Mr. Cuddles. He's such a friendly fish. Somebody stopped by and nicknamed him this, and it just kind of stuck. Mr. Cuddles started out as a Soragoi and is now developed into an Ochiba. He's been developing for the last 18 months. He's currently 3 years old, and we suspect that he's going to keep on growing into a different fish and is now 56 centimeters. He's a fan favorite. A lot of people like him, and he highly recommend an Ochiba for the pond. Here is a young Showa with good potential as far as markings go. You can see the black, also known as Sumi, has not fully developed yet, and these will develop in time and a great fish to study. The tail tube is a little bit thin, and we're going to watch if this turns into a thicker fish and how all the colors develop. This one here came in at 25 centimeters and is currently 30.5. So stay tuned to see how this develops in time. Here's a beautiful fish. It's a Ginrin Shirutsuri. We're really excited to see this one develop. I think it's going to be an awesome piece in the pond. It's a little small. It has a problem at the top. It's either getting pushed around or it's just not quite seeing the floating food. So sinking food is in its near future. It has some beautiful marks, a beautiful lightning bolt face pattern, and we're really looking forward to seeing this one turn into a nice big piece. It's currently coming in at 18.4 centimeters. Here is a nice Moritin Kahaku. It's a 3-step with good beni, shiro, and sashi filling in. Coming in at 29.2 centimeters. It's going to be a nice fish. Another great fish to have in the pond is the Goshiki. This particular fish has the floating beni and is very striking when swimming through the pond. This here, we believe it's a 4-step with the 1, 2, 3, and maybe a 4 on the tail there. What do you think? We're really excited to see this fish develop and coming in at 26.7 centimeters. Nice fish. Here's another Goshiki, a bright 2-step, coming in at 25.4 centimeters. Another beautiful fish for the pond. Another pond favorite among koi keepers is the Chagoi. This one is a Ginrin and absolutely sparkles in the sun. We're looking forward to this thing growing to be a nice big fish. This one is currently coming in at 24.5 centimeters. If you want a fish that grabs the eye, get a platinum ogon. This fish here is always catching my eye when walking up. This one has beautiful skin, beautiful scales, a really good clean head, and a good body overall. We're really looking forward to seeing this one grow. It's been one of our better growers, and it's coming in at 29.2 centimeters. We feel this is going to be a pretty big fish in the pond when it's all said and done. Another striking fish you get to watch develop with us is this platinum ogon, Ngin Rin. This one hasn't quite grown the way the other one has, but striking nonetheless. This one is coming in at 23.5 centimeters. When catching fish, sometimes they jump, so be very careful on the potential, what could happen. Here we have a young asagi. As you can see on its back, it is currently a darker blue, but as the fish ages, the spacing will distance and those dark patches will actually become smaller individual spots of scales and quality skin. It's currently coming in at 27.3 centimeters, and we're really looking forward to seeing this grow up and be a magnificent fish in the pond. Here's a good example of a Ginrin Ochiba Shigori, which means autumn leaves over water. This is a young fish and fairly robust for its size. It's currently coming in at 26.7 centimeters, and we're really thinking that this is going to be a nice fish for our collection, and we look forward to its future. Another fish we have that's an Ochiba is actually a reverse pattern. This is also a Ginrin, but the cha, the brown, is actually on the underside rather than the top side of the fish. You can see the cha developing on the fins, and it starts to go on the belly, and there's a little bit on its cheek on one side. This fish is going to be a very nice fish too, and a real eye pleaser. Coming in at 33.7 centimeters, it's been one of our best growers. Here is a beautiful Yamabuki ogon with good skin, scales, head, and overall good body conformation. A great grower and is now currently at 32.7 centimeters. Nice fish.
I thought that was it. Oh, God.
This jumping jane is also an asagi. She is from a flock spawn from my mentor, Phil Bradshaw. He collected a few eggs, and this is one of the products from her. This one here has grown nicely, was about 8 inches when I first received her, and is now going to be 51.4 centimeters. I want to give a big thanks to my mentor, Phil Bradshaw, for everything he's done, continues to do, and will do. If you have a mentor, please give them a big thanks. Here's a beautiful Showa I recently acquired. Is now out of quarantine and headed to the pond. Beautiful marks, has great markings on his face, and now is coming in at 40 centimeters. With a little room and protein, I think this fish will grow into a nice specimen. Another great fish to study is this Isa Showa. You can see the sumi on its back hasn't quite developed yet, so in time this will turn to a dark ink black. Coming in at 34.3 centimeters, still has room to grow, and we're looking forward to it. Another nice fish to study is this Isa Showa. It has beautiful markings, has great skin quality, the shiroji is bright, the sumi is deep, and the beni is also has a nice luster. You can see on its head here where the gray patches are as actually sumi that is yet to fill in. So it's going to be a really nice fish in the near future and to watch. This fish here is also 34.3, but a little more robust than the previous. Another Showa we want to bulk up is coming in at 33.7 centimeters. It's got some room to grow, so let's watch it happen. Here's a little nugget of a Showa at 22.5 centimeters. Let's see how this develops in the near future. Okay, so those are the fish right there. You see, I got a bunch of small fish right now. I thinned out a lot of the larger ones, but these are going to grow. They're going to get huge. So be sure to subscribe. Stay tuned with these here. They're going to turn into some beautiful fish. See, they're already pretty now, but just imagine come spring. That's probably going to be the next time I do another pull. And well, let's see what they do. So until then, hey, thanks for being part of Cape Fear Koi, and we'll see you next time. See you. Okay, so now it's time to give a shirt away. We're gonna have a lucky winner, 1 through 1,000. So we have Cameron, AKA Van White. He's got the auto generator, and he's gonna, my hands are free, I got nothing to do with it. He's there, so he's gonna put the phone up on the screen, and then we're gonna see who wins. All right, so let's see who it is. Hold on, right there.
969.
969. Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
I do think somebody did 1,000, so maybe that's it. All right, so you're the lucky winner. I'm going to announce here in just a second. Go back and look at my list and then say who.